What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over a weapon that was buffed in this week's update, which wasn't a part of the patch notes. Fortnite status account ended up replying to the patch note tweet and then saying what they changed with this burst rifle, but it was actually incorrect. If you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful or informative, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you like to see more, and comment down below what you think of this change to the burst rifle. So we're going to start off with what Fortnite status said they did. They said, in this update, we've made changes to the fire rate, spread, and recoil of the burst assault rifle that allows bullets to be significantly tighter together and more accurate. Its magazine size has also been increased. The magazine size didn't change, and this led me to think that nothing changed, because if they say they changed a bunch of things, and then the most obvious thing you can look at, the mag size, it was 20 before, and it's still 20. So I thought nothing changed, but it turns out they did indeed lower the fire rate a little bit. It's not a significant nerf to the fire rate, but it's enough of a fire rate decrease to where your bullets will be tighter grouped together when you're shooting this weapon. The recoil was decreased and the spread was also reduced. So overall, the burst rifle got a huge increase to its accuracy, and I feel like that is something that a lot of people struggled with this weapon, is the bloom and feeling like it was uncontrollable, and it is better now. I thought the weapon was good before, but it just wasn't my preferred weapon. And then even the fire rate change, I don't really think you're going to notice it that much, but if it does kind of go to make the weapon a little more accurate and make it more likely for you to land both of the bullets within the burst, then it is a nice change, and it probably does make the weapon more effective. But for whatever reason, the magazine size didn't change like they said. I really would like to see the magazine size of this weapon increased. I play pretty much only solos, and anytime I've tried to use this weapon, whether it was when it was initially released or earlier today when I was trying to get gameplay of it for this video, you really notice that magazine size being low. And like I said, I play solos. So for people who play team game modes, it's pretty inconvenient to use this weapon compared to other assault rifles, I think. And then I also have seen people online saying that the damage range of this weapon was increased, making it more effective at range, or higher damage at range. But I don't really know, because I didn't really use it that much before the update, and the damage range was fine before. I don't know. It's not like the damage range was a weakness of this weapon, so it's not really something that jumps out as a glaring change, you know what I mean? But the burst rifle was buffed. It does feel better. It wouldn't surprise me at all if there's other changes that we don't know about. I think it's really bizarre that the patch notes they reported on this weapon were just wrong, like the magazine size not being increased. I would like to see that come through in the future. And then, like I said, overall, this weapon was good before. I think this buff made it even better. If you were someone who really liked the burst, and maybe you were on the fence between burst and red eye for what AR you like best, try it again. It's really solid. It's really good. That's how I felt about it before. But when there's a first person perfectly accurate weapon in the game, like the red eye assault rifle, that you can just, if your aim is good, routinely hit headshots with, and routinely put the bullet exactly where you want it to go, and not worry about like bloom or spread or any of that stuff. I feel like the first person rifles are pretty much always going to be better if they're as good as the red eye is. I don't really know what they can do. Maybe make only the first person weapons projectile, kind of like how the DMR is, so you have to lead your shots. But I feel like overall so far in Fortnite recently, when we've had a mix of first person and third person weapons, so chapter 3 and chapter 4, it definitely seems like the first person totally accurate weapons are just head and shoulders above the others. But I do think there is times where this burst is great. Close to medium range, it is very solid. If I get this weapon off spawn, I really don't mind using it. You can kill people incredibly fast when they're at that early game RNG, or early game HP, sorry. But once we get later into the mid game and the late game, I just much prefer the red eye assault rifle with its, perfect accuracy. You don't have to worry about bloom. You don't have to worry about spread. That's kind of how I feel about the Scar as well. I think the Scar is definitely underrated this season. I think a lot of people's expectations for it coming into this season were really high, and they kind of fell short just because they expected so much. But I think both the Scar and the burst are really good. It's just the red eye is so much better at medium to long range, which is more often than not the time you're going to be using your assault rifle. And also, with this burst only being 2-round burst, it doesn't really feel that good to combo with a shotgun. But let me know what you think down in the comments below of this burst, the buff to the burst, if you liked it before, if you don't like it now, or whatever. If this update changed your opinion on it, basically. Let me know down in the comments below. I hope you guys try it out. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to let the gameplay play out of this game that I got using the burst assault rifle. This is a really bizarre match. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. So this guy's using the DMR. which isn't very good, but kind of craps on this FAMAS at range, you know? Dang. I wanted to cancel the hammer thing there. Holy, brother. What a beast. I don't know where the extra splashes went, if I got them or not. I think there was more over here potentially. No. There's a cooler that spawns here that's broken though. The car still exists, by the way. This person is such a nuisance. He got out. What is he doing? Zone is not hitting for an insignificant amount of damage at this point. I feel like a T-Rex, dude. When I go to hammer on somebody and then it isn't available, it's like a T-Rex having too little of arms to reach what you're trying to reach. Alright, that was a person in a car. That was stressful because I have very little faith in this weapon. The plunder? Yeah. Why are there so many cars in this match? Grease the cover on the roof? Yeah, I was like low-key getting triggered by that fight though. Because with the old crouch peeking, like yesterday at the end of the stream, we watched a video of like Tfue from Chapter 1 Season 4. And with the old crouch peeking, I would have like killed that guy so much faster. But like the crouch peeking is so delayed now. But you used to be able to do what I did there like way better. And Tfue abused it a bunch back in the day. There's a car challenge? Bro, Epic hates me. I don't think that's at me. Bro. That was so troll. I tried to like slide, you know when you hammer and slide you go hella fast? The game decided no. Like it just like I was like glitching when I slid. Did it again right there. I don't know where this guy is. He was like running up on me and then I tried to like reposition. He's behind that tree, I think. I got visuals. Or maybe he's like directly under me? Yeah. Let's go, bro. That was the most hard-fought Fortnite victory I've ever had in my life. And I can't even pawn after getting it because they ruined it and you can't emote after you win anymore. My day is ruined.